Hello, salutations, everybody. It is Austin Randolph, and I have not seen you guys in a couple weeks. I don't know, took a little break, wasn't feeling particularly inspired, but I am back with the inspo, baby. We're talking about a Stratocaster today that I think everybody collectively forgot about. Once again, my name is Austin Randolph. If you guys could like, comment, interact with the video, Papa YouTube likes that. So they push their content that engages people more. So if you guys could do that, that would be swell. If you really like what I do, then if you could give me a sub, that would be amazing. I am I'm enjoying this little YouTube thing, so I'm trying to build it up. So there you go. That's the housekeeping out of the way. So what is this, Austin? What is this? Why are you holding a boring normal Stratocaster? This is a 1997, and it's actually probably kind of hard for you to see from this far away. Let me see if I can get it a little closer. There you go. California Series Stratocaster. Now, a lot of you guys probably haven't even heard of this guitar before, but this is an American-made Fender Stratocaster with American wiring, American pickups from the 90s. And people are actually starting, myself included. I have a 95 Mexican Strat too. 90s Strats, just like everything as it gets older, right? They become like kind of classics, cool, desirable. 90s Fenders are starting to be kind of desirable. So I ended up picking this up for, and I'll go over the deal and everything like that, but a lot of people don't know about this guitar or what it is, so I figured I would just kind of talk about it. So the Fender California Series, these guitars were only made for 2 years, which I think is either 96 and 97 or 97 and 98. And it was, so the story that I got, that I kind of actually believe as the motive for these guitars, is Fender had just built their new state-of-the-art plant in Mexico. And the paint shop, like the paint department in that plant, was way, way, way more efficient and, which means cheaper to produce and paint than the California factory. So what Fender decided to do was have a project between the two. So what this guitar is a Strat that was made at their California plant, shipped down to their Mexico plant, which might be, well, that doesn't make any sense. If you've spent any time in like Southern California, we're talking about like a 35-minute drive, so it's not that crazy of an idea. The guitar was painted in Mexico, then sent back to the California factory for like its finishing. So your absolute Fender purists hate this guitar, and they hate this guitar because that's not true. It's a Mexican Strat. I'm sure they produce some. They fiddle with it. No, again, no. Like I said, I have a 95 Mexican Strat that I'm looking at right now. Totally different guitar than this. I mean, does it feel, is it a Stratocaster? Yeah, obviously. But 100% the neck on that Mexican Strat is way different than the neck on this Strat. So this is an American Strat. It says made in the USA, and pickups. Pickups are Fender Tex-Mex pickups. And, they're good. They're, I think, one of the more well-rounded pickups that Fender makes, and they've been making them for a long time, obviously. So the super duper purists don't like it because it was sent to Mexico to get painted. Sounds goofy, but, people are weird. But you can get these for a bargain because of that reason. So, give you an example. If you're poking around reverb for like, a comparable American Strat, like mid '90s American Stratocaster, you're looking at like $1,200 to $1,500 typically. I mean, who knows with prices right now? They're all over the place. I just saw a video last night about how Gibson is actually lowering their prices, which on their like flagship models, which is crazy and typically only happens when like a country's currency is like just out of control, which hey, that's a different discussion. But I got this for $850. I found it in some guy's reverb shop in Florida. It had been sitting there for a little while. To be honest with you, I bought this guitar because I had one of these the whole time I was growing up. I sold it for something stupid when I was like 16 in a punk band. So I don't get why more people don't buy these, to be honest with you, because it's not like they're hard to find. There's usually a couple of them floating around, and man, this is a good little Stratocaster. So, is it just a Stratocaster? Yeah, it's 3 single coil pickups. It's got the 6 screw trem. I mean, nothing pulls or pushes. It's got the vintage Fender style tuners on it, maple neck, trem body. I will say though, I don't know if my little camera can pick up on it, but I think the grain on this body is really good. One thing I will say, if you're going to start investigating these, like, you've wanted an American Strat, but it feels stupid to pay like literally double for it just to be made 40 minutes away from it in like a different factory than the Mexican ones. I don't know if I'm losing my mind, and I would really like help and input in the comment section, actually. This is like the tiniest guitar neck I've ever had in my hands. And Fender's always kind of done that, where they do like a really slim C. That's kind of their go-to. I think they call it a modern C, and they have for a long time. But this doesn't feel like that. This feels like a fucking pancake. Like, this is a skinny, like borderline uncomfortable, like skinny neck. Almost kind of like Ibanez or Super Stratty, to be honest with you. Am I on drugs? Well, unfortunately, I'm not. I know I'm not. But am I losing my mind, or have you guys had a similar experience with like 90s Fenders where like the neck profile is just like crazy skinny? And I don't know. I think it's weird that they would do that on like a, flagship guitar, but hey, what do I know? So it's got a very skinny neck. It's got American everything in it. Finish, I think, looks great. It is holding up great. I mean, somebody played it for a long time. This guitar is almost 30 years old, and it's held up great, man. So, I don't really have a super focused direction or goal with this video, really, except for to kind of inform. Like, a lot of people don't know that this is an option if they want an American Stratocaster. And if you look up Fender California Series, you get like a weird line of acoustics they did too that I think were super cheapy. But I think these are kind of like a little hidden gem in the Fender line. So if you're a Fender guy, by all means, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Jesus Christ, below. And especially about the neck. Like, let me put it this way. I'm considering not keeping it because it's so skinny of a neck. But look, man, if you like a skinny neck and you like a super traditional 60s Stratocaster and you want it with American electronics and you want it built in America, these are like a screaming bargain compared to your like, USA counterparts. And I think maybe I'm just a voyeur, but I think it's cool. Yikes. I think it's cool that it says California Series and not just, the body thing that all Strats say. So let me know what you think, guys. Have you owned one of these? What do you think about the California series? And I think they're a hidden gem. So that's all I got, everybody. Just showing off my new little thing I grabbed to try and replicate my childhood. That's all I got. Thanks, guys. Take care.